Our world is confronted with global crisis. Nations upon nations are going through difficult times. It has been predicted that the world is going to face economic crisis and recession, that things are going to be a little bit terrible, but God will still be good to his people. And nations are going through these difficult times. Sometimes in some of the stores in Europe, you can't buy more than 2 items like cooking oil. Now it's being rationing. Yeah, because the idea is that you can't buy too many and hoard them. Somebody must get something. The pressure has become too strong that in UK they have mounted pressure and their prime minister has resigned. Sri Lanka, the people just in their thousands and thousands rush to the presidential palace to drive away the president. And so they don't even know where the president is now. Nations upon nations are going through difficult times. Some of the rich nations will have a plan how to manage and take care of the weak and the vulnerable. But some of the difficult nations will struggle how to help the weak people. So our country, Ghana, is not excluded. It's part of the global crisis we are all going through. Every week you will find someone asking you for help. What really struck me last week, at the time we were just exchanging greetings, somebody walked to me and he said, accommodate me. I had to dish out money every week. Somebody is calling you that I have no food. And therefore, I would like to speak on the subject that in these difficult times, we must hold each other together. In this difficult time, no one can stand alone. In this difficult time, the rich nations, they will do the best they can to help those who are weak. But when the nation is even struggling, they don't even know what to do for the weak. Are you hearing me? I can say with all confidence that in our crisis moment, government cannot do much for you. But societies and groups like church, we can help one another. We can stand together with one another and we will brace the storm and the grace of God will be great over your life. Amen. It is like you are being confronted with a flood of waters, and if you are the only one walking through the waters can probably just drown you, or for some reason can just clear you off the path. But when we all hold our hands together, we can all fight the battle together. Are you hearing me? The Bible tells us that we are one body but many parts. So I'm going to share with you a part 1. The 13 things we should do in sharing, 13 things we should know about keeping one another together. And I'm doing a part 1 today. I will read from 1 Corinthians chapter 12. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, we will look at 25 and 26. 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Can we rise on our feet whilst I read the word of the Lord together, please? This makes for harmony among the members, so that all members care for each other. He's talking about the fact that we are one body but many parts. And each member cares for one another. If one part suffers, if one body suffers, all the other parts of the body suffer with it. If one body is honored, all other parts of the body is honored. It is for what I have observed in the past 2 weeks, and more especially last week, when some extended greetings, and I was asking, how are you doing? The person said, accommodate me. After service, I haven't eaten. I'm hungry. Are you going to say, God bless you, go? That is not Christianity. That is not Christianity. True Christian life is about helping one another. It may be difficult for everybody. It still be difficult for the rich, but the rich can manage a little. But those who don't have, what can be done for them? Together we can stand. Together we can go through. Together we will be more than victorious. And that is what I am sharing with you. How we can rise together and go through this difficult moment together. And it will be well with your family together. You may be seated. Number 1, I'm giving you part 1 of the 13 things we should know about sharing our life together. Number one, you are responsible to one another. You are responsible to one another. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians, as I read chapter 12, 26, if one body suffers, all suffer with it. If one part is honored, all is honored. If one part is glad, then all become glad, and all will be celebrating about the goodness of God. So all parts are glad if one part is glad. Yeah. So if we are responsible for one another, you don't say, I don't care about you. This is the moment we should care for one another more. This is the moment where we should stand with one another.